Hello guys, welcome back to another Hobby Solver on the Edge video. Welcome to our series. This is part 2 of our painting series. Part 1 is right here, nice and easy. Today we will be adding some extra elements to our landscape design with a river or a lake in front, whatever you want to call it. That's the element we'll be adding next week, and then we're going to add another element next week. You can tune in next week to see what element I add, but we'll get into this week's element with the added water feature. Yeah. See, what I didn't know last week, I think getting the edges is important here to make a better piece of artwork. Getting the edge nice. Setting the table. Yeah, exactly, Dan. And just also make sure we're getting everywhere on the canvas. We're not leaving the edge undone. It's very aqua, very blue, a little more blue water than we're used to here in Canada. More tropical here, but that's interesting. I gotta make sure I don't leave any white spots, because I think I left white spots last week. Can't leave white spots. Okay guys, we've got our lovely first layer of the water. I tried to get some strokes, simulate some waves going around in there. I think I did a decent job at that. But now we're gonna get into, I think, we're gonna do a couple little rocks in the front here, and then we'll get into our mountains at the top. Remember, get those edges. Remember, first tip I said, really get those edges. Get those edges. I think that might be a good technique to deploy here. Careful, I don't want to mix too much. Beautiful. Our beautiful rocks are done. Quite the, I don't know. Let me you guys know how you think it looks in the comments. I think it looks decent, you know. It's a good attempt. We're learning still. So we'll get better as the series goes on. Now time for our trusty millions. We know how to do these, so hopefully we should. At this point, you should know. Boom. What's this? This one will do. I think using all different brushes might help this week. See, it gets to a light gray. See, that's what we want there. A nice light gray. That's what we're striving for. That's what we're striving for. Probably just like it's slightly like even the slightest discoloration will end up being like bad. We hopefully just can make like this sharper. You know what I mean? It's like a snow on top of it. Snowy. Snow nuts. Okay, guys. So here is my medium level art piece. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if the rocks here, this kind of layer was a good idea. Looks a little weird, I think, maybe. But not a horrible try. You know, I'm not a painter here, but we're learning. Tune in next week to see what elements I add, because it'll be a complex one. It'll be the hardest one we have in the series. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for tuning in to another Hobby Solver on the Edge video. See you next week.